Southern Poverty Law Center. Todd Blanche, what does Todd Blanche do now anyways? He's the Attorney General now? Yeah, he's the Attorney General now. He just handed down an indictment on the Southern Poverty Law Center. This is stunning development that should bring cheers from every God-fearing, constitutional-loving American. Southern Poverty Law Center, a weaponized attack dog against conservative values, faith-based organizations, and patriot. Okay, I wrote a lot of stuff. The charges include 6 counts of wire fraud. Oh my gosh. 4 counts of bank fraud. And 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. This isn't like, oh, they posted something on Facebook. This is big stuff. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche and FBI Director Kash Patel announced the indictment from a federal grand jury in Alabama, where the SPLC is headquartered. Prosecutors alleged the organization secretly funneled at least, get it folks, $3 million in donor dollars between 2014 and 2023 to members and leaders of extremist groups. Can you imagine what group this might be? The most extreme group you can imagine. Okay, the SPLC guys, they're fighting against white groups and stuff like that. And guess who they funneled money to? The Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, the United Klans of America, the National Socialist Movement, the Aryan Nations linked outfits. These guys you got to be out of your mind. $3 million in donor dollars funneled to the groups that they're supposed to be fighting against. The money allegedly moved through shell accounts and prepaid cards to hide its source. Oh my God. This is amazing. Blanche put it plainly. The SPLC wasn't dismantling hate. It was manufacturing the very extremism it claimed to oppose, all while deceiving generous donors who thought their money was fighting real threats. Instead, it paid sources to stoke racial hatred and then use those inflated hate groups lists to smear pro-life Christians. My gosh. Traditional marriage advocates, border security supporters, and anyone daring to defend America's founding principles. So here's what they were doing, guys. They were paying Peter to pay Paul, and they were working as double agents. They were working with the KKK, the Aryan Brothers, those hate groups, and they were paying them to gin up false narratives and then blaming Christian groups, pro-life groups, for the thing that they had just cooked up. This is amazing. This isn't just another left-wing nonprofit scandal. For decades, the SPLC has operated as a multi-million-dollar smear factory, labeling mainstream conservative and faith-based groups as hate organizations. Okay, and we're going to read a little bit about some of these groups that they've hated on, and they're saying that we're hate groups, and we're going to list a few of them in just a minute here. But this is crazy, isn't it? Once again, these are the groups that they're alleged to have funneled money to. Okay, the KKK, who was founded by the Democrat Party, the United Klans of America. We might as well have the United Klans of America. The National Socialist Movement. Got to have a socialist there, right? The Aryan Nations linked outfits. Oh my God. The money allegedly moved through small shell accounts and prepaid cards to hide its source. Wow. This is amazing. President Trump's Justice Department, the mask is finally coming off. This is amazing. Okay, guys, what will they do? So this kind of plays into the whole narrative of what Democrats will do, what leftists will do to win. They'll make up stuff. I was going to cuss. No, I really wasn't going to cuss, but I could have cussed right there, big time. They're making up stuff to make it look like conservatives and Christian groups are doing stuff that they're not doing. Can you imagine this, folks? Now, many of you know about the January 6th debacle where you had people who were peacefully marching and voicing their opinion against a sham election that they believed was not correct. And then all of a sudden it just devolved into something crazy. Well, could this be, I'm just saying, could this be another thing that was, I'm just saying, was manufactured by the left to make the right look wrong? I'm just saying, folks, that I've seen it all, and this is just, I think we're just starting to scratch the surface on this, okay? We'll be back in just a minute, folks. We're going to talk a little bit more about the SPLC and what they're doing on the TNC Podcast. We'll be back in just a minute.